Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Dan the Movie Man. I went to see Killers of the Flower Moon, the latest Martin Scorsese movie, and I must say it is pretty good. A couple flaws in it, but I'll get to that later. I wasn't really a big fan of the story. It revolves around the Osage murders and all that stuff. It's a true story. I didn't really find the story to be that thrilling as much as I thought it would be. But having said that, coming from a director like Martin Scorsese, like with him doing all the crime movies that he's done, this movie is pretty much right up his alley. Um, the performances in this movie are outstanding. Everybody, Leonardo DiCaprio is just downright incredible. Lily Gladstone is amazing, and Robert Downey Jr. and Robert De Niro is incredible. Is pretty much incredible. Um, like so they're all very good. Which brings me to the negative point, which was the length. This is a 3.5 hour movie. It feels really, really long, although I didn't think it would be because I've read reviews about it and everybody said how great the story is. It really hooks you in. The story didn't really hook me in that much because I thought the beginning was a little bit boring, but as it started to pick up, I started to get more interested in the story. What really kept my interest was the acting. Again, they're all phenomenal. However, Brendan Fraser, last year's Best Actor winner, Brendan Fraser, who he has like less than a 5 minute role in this movie. It pretty much it's a cameo role. So I thought whenever I saw his name, I thought he would have a much bigger role, but apparently he didn't have a big role. I would give this I'm at a 7.5 to an 8 on this movie. So I mean it was good, but if you are if the length doesn't bother you, go and see this in the theater. If not, wait for it to come on Apple. My next point, the Oscar chances. I think this has Oscar written all over it. Best Picture, I could see Scorsese getting nominated, perhaps even winning for Best Director, because I mean, despite the length, I thought he did a very good job with this movie, and I could tell, like, because he was also a screenwriter on this movie too, and I could tell he was really passionate about this story, which I admire that. The acting, I think this is a no-brainer. DiCaprio, I think he's going to be up. De Niro, I think he's going to be. I think he's going to be up. I think this year in Best Supporting Actor, I can definitely see it being a race between Robert Downey Jr. from Oppenheimer and Robert De Niro in Killers of the Flower Moon. So that should be interesting to see how that race shakes out. And if, as far as like Best Actress, if this year's shaping up to be as good as I think it's going to be, because if both Margot Robbie and Greta Lee get in for their respective movies, Barbie and Past Lives, also add in Lily Gladstone in this, who I thought was phenomenal. I thought out of the three, I thought she was the best. It's going to be a pretty good year for Best Actress. I can see this also getting nominated for a couple technical categories like the production design, maybe even the costume design. I really don't know about that much but my point is I can definitely see this getting nominated for a lot of awards, because I know the Academy loves Martin Scorsese. They pretty much nominate him for director anytime he directs a movie, and You know, although I didn't think this was one of his best movies, it was definitely pretty good in my opinion. Not his top tier, but it was still good. I would, if you're not into the whole 3.5 hour runtime, I would definitely check this out on Apple and maybe break it up into pieces and watch it bits by bits, maybe. But if not, I mean, if the length doesn't bother you, go to the theater to see it. So, all right, that's my verdict. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.